Hi guys, it's Kay. So Halloween is this weekend and I decided to make some Halloween bark. It's super simple and I think it looks so cool. It's totally customizable. So if you want to learn how to make this, just keep on watching. So you're going to need a cookie sheet lined with some parchment paper. You're also going to need some almond bark. I've already melted mine. I just followed the instructions on the package. This is what the package looks like before you melt it. It's 24 ounces. You can get it both in this chocolate flavored looking color or white. I chose white today just because I had so many different colors that I wanted to pop out. You're also going to need an assortment of toppings that you want to put into your bark. I have some Halloween Oreos here that I broke up. I have some little mini Reese's, some Reese's Pieces, some Kit Kats, some Halloween sprinkles, some eyeballs that are candy to put on top. You can use anything. You can use gummy worms, you can use candy corn, whatever your heart desires. And you're also going to need a spatula, well, I guess 2 spatulas, one mixing spatula, I guess, and this spatula we're going to use to smooth the chocolate. And lastly, you're going to need a Ziploc bag and some scissors. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to go super quick, guys. First thing you want to do is take your melted almond bark and you're going to line it or pour it onto your lined cookie sheet with parchment paper. Just going to get it all on there. I'm going to make sure you get all of it out of the bowl because it's not going to do us any good if it's in the bowl, unless you're going to lick the bowl later. You just want to get it all on the sheet, and then you're going to take your flat spatula and kind of just spread it out. I don't like my bark to be too thin, so I'm not going to go really thin, but I want enough that I can share with everybody. So just spread it to however thin or thick you want it. Just make sure that you stay on the parchment paper. Then what I like to do just to get a little bit even is just do a few taps, just tiny bit, not that much. Now what I'm going to do to add a little bit more Halloween color is I melted some purple candy melts here. I'm going to put them into a Ziploc bag. I'm going to snip the tiniest tip off. Then I am just going to drizzle this over in different places, my chocolate. Just to give it a little bit more color because we don't have any purple in any of our toppings. So just to give it some pretty color. You can skip this if you want, but I thought it would just look really nice. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is snip a little bit more off of the tip. My chocolate is white and so are my eyeballs, and I want them to stand out just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is various places. I'm going to put 2 little dollops of purple. Take my eyeballs carefully and just squish them on there. Try to get that purple around it if you can. Once I have all my eyeballs on, I'm just going to go in with all my different toppings here and then just have fun. For my chocolate pieces and my Oreos, you do want to make sure that you push them down into the bark just to make sure that they are going to stay. You don't want to have any problems. So just push ever so lightly on them just to make sure that they stay in place. And lastly, I'm going to follow up with these fun little Halloween sprinkles. And for a little bit extra, just because I'm me, I'm going to drizzle a few of the Kit Kats in purple just because. So there is my completed bark. What you want to do now is pop this in the refrigerator for a good 45 minutes to an hour. You have to keep in mind that this is different from like candy melts. It is going to take a little bit longer to harden, but put it in for about an hour or so. Then once it's hardened, I will come back and show you how to break it apart and serve it up. So there we have it, guys. My bark was in the refrigerator for about an hour and I took it out and now it's solid. It's ready to start packaging up, or you could really just leave it whole like this if you wanted to too, if it was just going to be you and your husband that were going to eat it. I don't know. But anyways, what I did was I removed the parchment paper from the back of the chocolate. It was super simple. It really shouldn't have stuck at all. Then you just want to kind of push on it and break it into pieces. They don't have to be perfect. You just break them to whatever size you want them to be. And then a fun way I chose to package it was just in this cello bag. I got this from IKEA. You don't have to get it from IKEA though. You can get it from Michael's or Joann's, any craft store. I put however much bark I wanted in here. I folded it over, put 2 staples on it, and then sealed it with a little craft sticker that I got from Hobby Lobby that says homemade with love. That way, I wanted the bags to be see-through so that you could see the cute little bark that you spent hours and hours making, right? But anyways, that's all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.